the eye of the farm at the minute. This is where it's all happening, and this is where we spend 90% of our time. In the 24 hours a day, this is where we spend 90% of that time. It is all go today. Another, what did we have? Kyle only had one last night, and we had, what have we had today? 4? Let me check my board. Let me reference the board, the all-important board. This is where the nerve centre. Yeah, we've had 4. So we had boar with twin boys today. A mule gave birth at 11 a.m. A boar with twin girls at 11:30, and a Texel single. And I'll get to her in a second. We had a twin on. The mum had a bad bag. She had twins, and the mum had a bad bag. So we have twinned one on. So she's standing right here. So let's just get into it. Let's just talk about her just now. So this girl here was given birth earlier on, 3 p.m. Green mark on her back, so obviously a single. Now, as soon as there's a single going, everyone goes into automatic brainstorming mode. And by the way, before we get into this story, remember and follow the page. We'd love for you to join us in our supporters group. Whilst I remember, just to get that out while everyone's watching. So, yeah, brainstorming mode. What are we going to do? Are we going to twin one onto this? What have we got to twin on? It seems almost criminal not to twin something on to a single. We have had such success with it over the last 3 weeks since we've started lambing. We have had unbelievable success with it. We have twinned on maybe 20 now, and that'll be like number 21. So Pete had the fantastic epiphany that one of our girls over here has a bad bag. And I'll take you up here. Pete lambed her yesterday. Let's have a wee look. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? She is in here, pen number 24. Now, she had 2 whacking great big lambs, cracking lambs, and one side of her bag is null and void. She must have had mastitis in it, and it just doesn't produce any milk. Therefore, she's got one bag. One bag is not enough to feed 2 babies, and one of them is going to end up hungry or end up being a pet. So we had to twin it off. So we had that one. We didn't have any triplets, but we had that one. So twinned it off onto her, and I think everything is looking and going according to plan. Now, I was expecting the worst. I was expecting a humongous Texel baby that's going to be a nightmare to lamb, but she gave birth to a wee mouse. That's her baby in there sucking. And we have to lamb them when we're doing a wet adoption. Gives us the element of control, lets us capture all the birthing fluid so we can do this wet adoption, use it for our adoptee lamb, cover it in the birthing fluids, and then hopefully mum takes to it. And I was thinking, when we were lambing her, we were going to have a bit of a nightmare. We're probably going to have to lamb her anyway. We're going to end up with a massive big Texel lamb, and it's not going to be easy to do. Whereas in actual fact, when started lambing her, I was like, oh, she's got plenty of room. Oh, there's a baby right there, and just popped it out. Job done. Now, I would have thought for all the world that would have been an absolute nightmare. But thankfully, no issues. And mum's just fired it out. Plenty of birthing fluids. Should have been a straightforward adoption. I don't know what the baby's thinking here. Come on, up we go. And like I say, the mum that we adopted this on from, or this one's sister, it's a little girl, and this is a little girl as well, she had monster twins. Why are you lying down, pal? Let me pop. That's you. Right, go on for a sook. Look at the size of that. That's a twin. It's about double the size of that wee lamb in there. It's thick, it's strong, it's muscle bound. Another wee one that she's had, the other single, isn't. It's having a good shake, so it's quite happy. So I could do to see if it's going to pop in there for a sook. That would be very beneficial if it just go in there for a sook. Mum loves it loves mum, and plays the whole part. And then we can have that kind of side of things we can put to the back of our mind. Mum's happy with it. We've got a nice wee unit here and we don't need to worry. It's going to go for a lie down. I'm hoping that's because it's filled its belly and we don't need to fuss with it. But let's see. Now, I need to add this on here actually, because look at this awesome Awesome picture that Aaron drew for me today. It's of Spudman from last year. To Farmer Ben, lots of love from Aaron. Look how good that is. Love heart in the stream for Aaron's little drawing that he's done for me. And look, he's even got a bow on there. Legend. Thank you, Aaron. Good man. I'm going to keep this on here so everyone can see it on our board, our famous board. Right, so we had, what time is it? Effectively 5 p.m, really, isn't it? Pygmy twins. Now, I'm going to put question marks here because I've not actually told you what we've got because they were just born before we came on live. Have a look at these little guys. Now, Mum was at this most of the day. And you always hear me going on about the pygmies. They labour for ages, for hours and hours and hours, and they just yell and yell, pushing and pushing, and nothing actually happens until it happens. Do you know what I mean? Nothing happens at all until it happens. Look at the size of these wee mites. They are tiny, especially this one is really small. Now, I can reveal they're both the same. And our pygmy goat ratio has been nothing short of torrid, horrific, abysmal, brutal. I think we're like 25 boys we're at to 6 girls or something. It's like what we've never experienced before. So we're needing some more girls to try and shore things up. And I can exclusively reveal that we have 2 little girls. They are twin girls, so they shore things up a little bit and bring the numbers back up. And they're little crackers. This one's lovely, pure ginger one. And Mum's very, very happy with them. She did try and run away originally, but she is very happy with them. So, quite happy with that. She's happy with her babies, we're happy with her, and she's in there giving them a right good sook just now. So that's going to, our milk seems perfect. So hopefully they're just going to be a case of leaving them in a little lambing pen, and then it's all job sorted, and we're quite happy. So good news with that one. Now, over here, I need to show you. By the way, supporters, massive apology from me today because I didn't manage to get on live. We were so short of time. We were trying to get lambs out into the field. We were moving some sheep. We were moving some llamas. We were moving some Shetland ponies, and we did have the cameras up here ready to go live. And then we got speaking to some Facebook supporters, and we just completely ran out of time. It was after 1 o'clock, and I was like, we've missed it here. We've completely missed it. So it was just one of them days. But tomorrow, back to normal. 12:30 we'll be on, as we are every day on supporters lives during lambing time. So if you don't want to miss any of our supporters lives or any of our content, our lambing content, join us on supporters lives by hitting that wee green shield or following through the members link on YouTube. Now, over here, Golden Guernsey, or GG, our only one that has been pregnant this year, that has been caught by stupid Simon. Do not, and I repeat, do not, I'm going to go and double check with C that he agrees with the sentiment. Do not put a love heart in the stream for stupid Simon, okay? I want to see what would constitute a reaction on here. Maybe the thumbs down emoji for stupid Simon. C's just jammed his finger so badly.
I give up.
See what we
There's a finger here.
What we don't want to see here is, I'm telling you, a love heart in the stream for stupid Simon.
Well, I'll watch the comments. You don't. No, there's none coming. No, there's none. Oh,
He does my head in so badly. However, these Golden Guernsey kids are very cute.
shout out Sheila for all the love hearts.
No,
Is that not what we're doing here?
no, it's not. I specifically said, don't.
Oh,
Stupid Simon.
Super Simon.
No,
No.
not super. Again, we've missed the point here. See, I'm coming over here looking for a wee bit of support, and I'm getting hee-haw. I'm getting nothing from you. There seems to be 1,000 comments sending love hearts for stupid Simon. Don't say Super Simon, because there's nothing super or superb about Simon. Let me show you what we've got. The only thing that is super is how cute these little babies are. Look at this. And Mum's been fantastic so far, by the way. This is one of the ones that was very, very close, had refused to eat when she came in. She was very close to being so weak she couldn't stand up. Look how she's rescued. She looks phenomenal. Her coat is beautiful. Look at those blonde locks. Look at those blondie ginger locks. She's gorgeous, isn't she? Like, she's actually beautiful. And these little babies, let me show you. Now, I do need a reaction from these, because these are something special. I think we're going to put some sheep out tonight, so Joe's just coming up with the sheep trailer. We definitely need to get them out. We're in desperate need of some room. I can hear them banging in the background. Sheep trailer banging along the road. Right. El Capitan. Looks like he's got a little beret on with that ear up and ear down. Look at... Did I even tell you what they were? I didn't tell you what they were. They are twin, Twin, GIRLS, twin girls. Love heart in the stream for the twin girls. Stupid Simon has produced 2 girls. That makes me even more frustrated because all of my billies are producing males. But how cute are they? Look at her, and she's very proud mum. She's doing great. Their bellies are completely full, rotund. Her babies are beautiful. Let me get a close-up. Look at them, they've got that golden tinge to them. There's mum. She's looking really, really quite angry at me. But, wow. They're even better than I could have imagined. They are lovely. So they're part Golden Guernsey, part Saanen, and 2 girls. So they can come straight into our herd. Can't you? And you're so tame and friendly. Of course you are. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely result. Whoa! Trying to get up, honestly, it's not easy. Vicky, thank you so much for the 200 stars. Says beautiful babies, hope they're girls. They are girls. See you later, bye. They are gorgeous little babies in there, so very happy with them. Now, over here, these gave birth first thing this morning. They were 8 a.m.ers, and these are also beautiful. However, we have 2 boys here. Boo, boo. However, again, look at that brown spot from the Anglo-Nubians. The brown spotted coming on here. Looking great. It is, I have to say, the colours of the Anglo-Nubians. I'm going to go again next year with them and see what we can do, because the colours of them has just been absolutely spectacular. Breathtaking. Some of the boys that have been produced. Now, over here is the thing that I cannot figure out, and it has to be something breed related, because this is one of our girls here, and she gave birth live on Facebook and TikTok. There was 4.5, nearly 5,000 people watching when these gave birth. She, and everyone will testify to this, put it in if you've seen it. It came out like a missile, this second one. First one, she gave birth to herself. I was there just to make sure everything was okay, but she gave birth to herself. The second one, everyone agree with me in the comments. She was standing over here. She went rocketing forward, head-butted the gate, and out at the other end, projectile kid. Isn't that right? It was the fastest birth ever, a rocket, wee rocket baby. I have to call her Elton. I know. Honestly, I looked. I was looking at the phone. She was standing quite happy. The other baby was just about in for a sook. I turned around and went, oh. I was like, there's a goat kid lying on the floor. Where did that come from? She didn't even get down on the floor. She stood there, and it must have got air. It must have travelled like 2 feet from her back end onto the floor. Everyone's saying how much she farted it out, and she properly did. Peggy Vermont, thank you so much for the super chat. Lynn Stolzer, thank you for the super chat as well. But man, it was impressive. Everyone's saying, yeah, they've seen it. They've seen the second one being born. An hour 21, I think, into the stream earlier on. We're on live earlier on today. An hour 21 into that stream, and you can watch that baby arrive. It is like nothing I've ever seen before. I'm going to watch it back later on tonight, because I actually missed it. It was so fast I missed it. I just looked and I was like, what's that white on the floor? Oh, it's a kid. It's the second kid. Unbelievable. Flora Fairbairn, thank you for the 20 stars. But everyone is agreeing with me on the rapidness of that birth. So, mum here gave birth to 2 twin girls. Beautiful little girls here. Wonderful little girls. Now, I cannot get in my head why every time a girl is born, they've got that nice little light brown head and then a black head here. Right? Why, and someone cleverer than me can maybe tell me this, why is the girls not patterned and only the males are? What's the reason? And it's not a coincidence anymore. It's definitely not. It can't be, because look at his wee tongue sticking out. That is so cute. I need to get full of that. Oh my goodness, the wee tongue. Oh, it's a wee. Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? Oh. Look at that tongue. Class. Yeah, it can no longer be a coincidence now, because every single one of them is the same. The girls are plain, the boys are completely patterned. Why is that happening? I just don't know, and I can't figure it out in my head. Often in the animal world, males have more vibrant colours. That is true. So, that is where we stand with the goats. Somehow, it only seems to be the males. Now, there is some really nice coloured females. Don't get me wrong, there are some nice coloured ones, but nothing like what the males are. The males are something special. It's just the girls are just, if only it was the other way around. Here he is. Where's he been? I've got a spare bot up there if you want to give him it. Yeah, sitting at the back of the shed. So yeah, don't understand, but it would be lovely to get some proper spotted females, wouldn't it? It would be. Are they in second? Excellent job. And she's in having a good bite of hay. So they are.
Amazing.
That is good. That's very good news. So yeah, can't quite figure it out. Don't know who these guys are. Why are they out? Next generation, maybe get the colours in females. Maybe, Anne-Marie. Maybe. We'll find out. Because any nice coloured females we'll keep and see how we get on. We'll definitely keep them and see how it goes. So, one of the main things that I've been wanting to get sorted is... the thing that I've been trying to get for a few days is I'm trying to get another phone for TikTok. So I think I've got that sorted today. And hopefully get an upgrade on these 2 phones as well that I'm using just now. But we've been trying to free up a little bit of room on here. So this has been in my mind. Like, what is in my plan? TikTok phone's one of them, because we're live on here anyway. So we may as well be live on TikTok at the same time. Cover all platforms, why not? A triple phone bracket is another one. And putting these sheep out is the third. Because these sheep are, with the torrential rain yesterday, we never managed to get any out. But they really need to go out now. Really need to go out. So, this will free up some space. And by freeing up space in here, it will allow us to kind of split up, or not split up, but maybe dilute the amount of boar mums in the pens, because I think there's too many boars in these pens for what I would actually prefer. I want less amount of boars with their kids in a pen than what we've got. So we need a little bit more space for that. Now we do have a few more sheep that we're needing to bring up. This is our sheep just now that we're bringing, that was still to lamb. Still plenty in here, there'll be 50 in there. So these have all still to lamb. We've got another 20 down in the field that we need to bring up. So by the time we have another few out of here, the other 20 will be able to slot in there, and we can keep this pen as it is and have these pens back, which would be magic. I would like that very much if we could do that. We're trying to get these loaded. By the way, there is no harder job in the world than trying to load these into a trailer. It is an absolute nightmare. Hey, loving to see the next generation of best farmers in there helping. Yeah, they are. The girls are helping today. Excellent. Into the corner, Sage. Into the corner. You'll get it. It's like trying to herd cats in here. And these are going out into the field for a right good run. And to get out onto some nice fresh grass as well. So it's a lot of work to keep them in here. They don't need to be in here. And it's a lot better if they're out in the field. So we'll get a lot of space back from here. Also allows us to get the likes of these girls back out into the pens. That's what Kyle will probably do tonight. Get all these marked, ringed, and out into the pens. This one's got a wee twin on, and it's not looking too happy in here. It's quite loud, isn't it? Let me see you going for a sook, pal. It's just a wee triplet. It's just a wee poor looking thing. Carla Beeden, I see your comment on there. I'm so sorry. Thank you for your compassion and sharing your experience with us. Second year watching, subscribed this year. Tragically lost our 24-year-old daughter in a car accident a month ago. My morning started with watching all live bursts. It's very comforting watching all the new life. Thank you for your compassion and sharing our experience with us. Carla, thank you for watching. I hope we can bring you a little bit of solitude. What a horrendous thing to happen. Thoughts go out to you. And thank you for tuning in. And yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying lambing time. But thoughts are with you, for sure. What is the official picture for TikTok? It's actually the meerkats randomly, but we'll move it to Raisin. Need to move it to Raisin. So, boys are loading up the lambs. Lambs are just about sorted here. Lots of people sending love to Carla on YouTube as well. Bless you, Carla. See if I can help in any way here, which I'm not sure I can. Right. There you go. There you go. Do you know what? It needs to. What we need to do is simply just handball them in. There is hundreds. Says, do you want to hold that? I'll grab some lambs.
Uh-huh.
Say hello, everyone.
Hello. Ooh.
Anyone saying hello to you in the car?
Yep.
Yeah?
What?
You need one out.
Get the things. Hello. Where's everyone saying today?
Right. How's your filming going?
Good.
Good? You do a good job, everyone? Did Sadie need us to do a good job, everyone? Lots of people saying hello to you. Look at them all. Look at all the comments. Wow. Excellent. Thanks, girls. Right, full load. Job done. And these are going across the road into the big fields into a nice bite of grass. In the river field?
You're nearly full over there, like.
Right. Do you want to put them down there then? Well, they can go out as well. If you come back up, we'll just put them out as well, and then they're all out down in the river field. If you're only nipping them down. Yeah.
When I was like looking at the guinea fowls, one of them was like leaping, so I did a sore foot.
Was it limping?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it the last couple of days. I don't know what it's done. But hopefully get better. Hopefully get better soon. If not, we'll have to take it to the vet, won't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Guinea fowl vet.
The guinea fowl vet. We'll have to try and find a guinea fowl vet somewhere. Yeah, good plan. We'll do that. Says need, quite rightly, bringing any animal concerns to me. Good job. That's what we want. Keeping an eye out for all the animals. The guinea fowl is limping. I've seen it last day or so. I don't know what it's done. They do sometimes occasionally get a limp. Wheel and Barry got a limp for a couple of weeks and then it just disappeared. So I'm hoping that's what's going to happen with our new guinea fowl, or Fancy Nancy and Clancy, who's by the way, with them, their cards are marked. Our lavender one over there sitting on the fence jumped on Florence yesterday and scratched her face. Just as well, I did not see it do it, or it may not be existing at the minute. Beast, I don't know why it done that. Florence was buzzing about here in her scooter, bless her, and it had a right go at her. It wasn't nice. But I didn't see it. It was only when I got home she told me when she'd calmed down what had happened, bless her. Kerry says, did you lose the C-section, Mum, as well? Not yet. She is still going. However, it's not looking great for her, to be honest. If you're not watching earlier on, we had a mum who we emergency C-sectioned. Hold on, see, let me just go right out. We thought she had twin lamb, but actually when the vet came out, he thinks there's something underlying. She was very sick from something else. So we had to emergency C-section her to either save the lambs or for a two-pronged
I'll
thing.
just go over and let them out.
Are you going across the road?
Right.
Right. So yeah, two-pronged kind of thing, where we had to relieve the pressure of the mums, the babies that were on the mum, because it was taking a lot out of her, and also try and save the babies in case something happened to mum, because she was that incredibly sick. So unfortunately, when we'd done the C-section, the babies never made it. They're too little, and they weren't ready to come out yet. But we still have mum here, so we're in a complete lose-lose situation. We had nothing to lose, but we were just having to try and work through it and see what we could do. What's wrong with this wee lamb, Pete? It's not looking too happy, is it? Maybe is it empty or is it full? That's her with the massive bag. It's not looking good, is it? Get a wee heat it. Is it cold? Stick your finger in its mouth. Dearie me. Not looking too happy, that one at all. I don't know, Pete, if that bag is as full of milk as it looks. That's her with the humongous bag. I'll have to take it down to the boot room and see if we can get it heated up. Not looking too happy at all. And that's why, again, we can pick up on that pretty quickly because they're in the nice lambing pens for a couple of days. Whereas if they were out in the field, by the time you got to it, you wouldn't notice. So they have to be in there. So, she's done a great job. All these out. Is he coming back for these? Has to go through the traffic. Boo the traffic, by the way. Boo the traffic. So we've got a nice pen set up in here. Kyle can get some of these ringed and marked tonight. Hopefully has another busy night and he can get, well, how many have we got in here? Some of our boar goats. Get some more of these boar goats, kid, and have some beautiful coloured females, ideally. Do you want to move that pygmy goat out of there, see, and then she's just in one of these wee pens?
Yeah, we could do it because I need them pins.
Right, let's just get them out of there just now then. There's Pete got the hairdryer at the lamb, just warming it up. I don't know why it would be cold. There's obviously something amiss there. But we'll see. See how we go. Yeah, we can just slip her out of here. And, you know, get a wee drink. So, pygmy goat season. Let's talk about pygmy goats. Let's talk about the pygmy goats. We're getting through them. Haggis is empty, and we've got this wee tiny one here is empty. But we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 still to go. So we're definitely getting through the pygmy goat season. Now, apart from being a large percentage of males, we've had an incredible season with the pygmy goats. I'm very happy with how it's went. Yes, a couple of C-sections, but you more or less always get a couple of C-sections on your pygmy goat season, regardless of what happens. It's the same as your goats, or your goats, or your sheep, or whatever. You always get some sort of C-sections. Like we've had 2 or 3 C-sections with the sheep. It is just the way it is, and we've had some real hard lambings with the sheep as well. So I think really we've been pretty successful with the pygmy goats, apart from the fact that they're all boys. And it's been a great season. We've got Reason and Reggie, obviously, who are absolute superstars. They'll be in the springtime merch that's coming out in May. And yeah, it's been a really rewarding pygmy goat season. It's nice to have this full batch that we've got in and performing so well for us, and having all these beautiful little babies. Because these are tiny little mites, especially that one on Connor's left-hand side. It is tiny, tiny, tiny. Good girl, mama. Come on. That's you. Yes, biscuit in the background there. Yeah. Any biscuits there, Connor? Any biscuits? Go on, darling. Bendy Wendy's in there somewhere as well, rocketing about. Come on. Through the wee gap. Come on. Mind the gap. Cokes are out, see. Be better in here, darling. Easy to service in these other pens. That does. A little bit of patience. People saying that Fanta snuck in the trailer. See, was she in there? See, sorry? Was Fanta in the trailer? Oh. She might be in the trailer. Joe, bring her back. She might actually be on the trailer, you know, because that is the pen that she was in. Yeah. Come on. There's so many alarm bells ringing. Fanta's in the trailer. It's fine. Joe will notice. It'll be okay. At the very worst, she gets a nice couple of days in the field having a bit of grass, so it's no big deal. We'll bring her back. Right, all good. Lovely. She's quite happy. Will Reason and Reggie be Dennis's apprentices? Ooh, they might be. Dennis is out wandering about today, quite happy.
I think Dennis might be a wee bit jealous though.
Yeah, he might be. Reason and Reggie are absolute superstars. They are. We've got a video, a Reason and Reggie update video coming out tonight on Daily, Duskon Daily. So join us on there. There's a new one on TikTok already. Connor says. There you go. Julia says it seems like overall throughout the country there's a lot of males. There you go. I didn't know that. Tracy's got a good question. Ben, how's the grey-faced Dartmoor baby that the mum wouldn't let it feed? It's doing great. Now we have a name for it. Kyle actually it got rubbed off earlier on. I think someone leaned against it, but Kyle had on his board today. Here's Pete leaving Kyle a note on here. But I had on here. Look at the girls today, 15th today. So I had on here. Kyle, pen number, I think, number 4. We need to bottle feed, trying to get it on the bottle. And pen number 5 is the triplets, which are over here. One of them has been twinned off today. And it is we lost one of the boar goat kids. It had watery mouth, it's called, which is basically a stomach bug. And it's deadly to them. And we lost one of the boar goat kids. But Kyle, using all his skills, and it sounds disgusting, but he skinned it and put the skin over one of these triplets, and the mum over there is tricked into thinking that's still her kid, and she's quite happy with it. So we've only got 2 in the triplet pen just now, which is great, and mum should hopefully have enough milk for them. However, we're still having to supplement bottle feed them. So we've only got 2 in there, so hopefully that'll take the burden off mum. So we need to bottle feed them, trying to get them the bottle, which we have, and it seems to be going quite well. And then mum over here, we're trying to get her sorted. Now, I'm not convinced she's still too happy. She was up earlier on, Connor said, wasn't she?
A lot of the morning, but she went back down.
A lot of the morning she was up, so she was maybe feeling a little bit better. And the lamb, Kyle had on the board where I had wrote pen number 4 needs a bottle, trying to get him on a bottle, her on a bottle, little girl. He wrote on it in reply, last feed 5 a.m, little Chewbacca is sooking like a trooper, he said. So we have now named, or Kyle has now named, he's the man at naming things. Now named this little lamb, can you pick it up, see?
Yeah.
Chewbacca. Chewbacca. I love it.
Cuteness.
Cuteness levels 1,000,000,000%. And it's a happier little thing now. It's a lot happier. It could do with a bot, actually. It's looking for a bot. You looking for a bot? Look for a bot. Yes, need a bot. Need a bot. We'll get you sorted. Mum's just not wanting to feed it at all. And she has been up today, but I just don't know. It's just a funny one with her. Really is a funny one with her. She's a strange character. The way that she's going on. Up we go. She is under anti-inflammatory and painkillers. Now she don't want to get up now. And she keeps doing this weird thing with her tongue, which I don't know what that is. See that she keeps doing with her tongue. I don't know what that is. C reckons it's when he's giving her an itch, but I don't know. Look. But why is she not wanting to get up? There, so she is up. I think she's going to go down in a second, but she is up. But she gave birth naturally. There was no assisted birth there at all. Her baby was in the pen when we came up, so we just moved her into this pen. So, I don't know. It's a very strange case. But, little Chewbacca, you can see, he's not humped up or anything. He's quite happy. Is looking a lot better. And is now sucking from the bottle. So that makes our life 10 times easier. Had a bottle earlier on, about 3 o'clock. So definitely on the right track and hopefully out of the woods. Sandy says, wait, skinned it. Yeah, that's what you do with it. If you lose a lamb, an original lamb, like say little Chewbacca, in worst case scenario, if we lost it, you could take the skin off that one and put it on another one as like a little jacket, and the scent's still on it, and Mum accepts it and raises it as her own. And by the time you take the jacket off, it's soaked from Mum, took all the milk, and all the scent has came through its body and is now accepted into as another one. It's common practice. And yeah, very very successful. So hopefully this one's successful as well. So yeah, little Chewbacca, bless him, or bless her, doing great. That's why it actually sounds like Chewbacca. Can we hear it? You do it again, pal? Surely you can do it again. Come on. There you go. You need a bot, I think. You need another bot. Are you gonna be a wee heartbreaker, are you? Another Marvel. There you go. That's definitely why it's called Chewbacca. So all good. Baby's happy. And we hopefully turn in the corner with this one, like I say, and we'll get her sorted out. As a little girl, I keep wanting to say a little boy, and with reason, I keep wanting to say a little girl. Reggie and Razor are over here. I'll just show you them before I disappear for the night, and we head home to get some dinner. Let's have a wee look over in this corner here. Reason and Reggie. Yeah, she heard your names, popped up. Now, as you can see, they're not exactly cuddled into their mums, are they? I had an interview with a Facebook and TikTok page today called We Love Animals. 5.5 million followers. They wanted to have a wee chat about Raisin and Reggie. Hopefully that'll be out before Friday, which will be pretty cool. So looking forward to seeing that. First time I've done anything like that. So yeah, nice to be noticed by big pages and publications like those guys. So yeah. Good news on Raisin and Reggie. I think they're going to have to go in a bottle though, and that might be a bit of a challenge. That might be an issue going forward. Tomorrow morning we'll have another one out. They go to the milk bar, which is another goat that has loads of milk. So we'll have another update out about that, but I think from tomorrow we're going to have to start trying to get them onto a bot, because it is a bit of a struggle now with mums. They're not. I don't think they're producing as much milk as what they were, and they're not getting that constant, that constant drive and drain. If they were willing to feed them, they'd be always in sucking, and that's what brings the milk on. If they're only draining it once, about 3 times a day, it's not enough. And as Region and Reggie are growing, it's going to get harder and harder for them to get as much milk as they can out of there. So, yeah, it's been challenging. It's going to be challenging, but hopefully they'll take to a bottle no problem, and they'll just be bottle feds. I don't see another way for it. Do you see?
No, we're definitely not producing as much milk.
No, we're not. So that's how we stand. There's a little one-wish jacket on. Goodness.
Looks like it's got a wee towel on it.
It does look like it's got a towel on it, but it's actually sucking off a bottle as well. I don't know whether we're going to have any luck with that, or whether it's going to want to suck from mum, but we'll try it. We'll certainly try it and see how we get on. So that is us. That is us done for tonight. A comprehensive roundup that we had. These babies are in here sucking just quite nicely as well. And a busy day with a little bit more space created over in this pen, which is excellent. You can see that traffic in the far distance there. Boo the traffic. Traffic lights suck. We hate them. Despise, yeah, we do despise the traffic lights that have been on for 12 weeks now. And yeah, that is us done. I will finish off with this nice little view of a wee good Gary baby.
That is adorable, isn't it?
Is an adorable little baby.
Also in the wrong pen.
Yes, but he is his dad's double, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's identical to wee good Gary. There's no mistaking the dad of them. So we'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for the stars and super chats that have came through today. We couldn't do it all without you. And we'll see you all on the next one. From Farmer Connor.
Bye, everyone.
Myself, Farmer Ben. Have a good night. See you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.
You can try to do the wee good Gary lip curl.
Yeah, yes.